Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Control with DLSS and RTX enabled. Okay, and restart the punch card terminals. This is ammo refund. Damage after a kill. Rate of fire boost. Ammo refund. Accuracy boosts. That's right, I don't have other grips yet. No, I see. I have to find cards everywhere too. Boy, picking up garbage.
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
Punch cards, punch cards, punch cards. Where are you? What am I doing? Oh, that's number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. Which one is it?
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
It's shaded on the... Oh. It's this one then. I don't even know what number 1 is. I don't think I have that.
These whiteboard drawings may be important.
was that? 2 or 3? That's 2. 2's the solid.
Looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols.
Then any clues for number 5? All I know is that it's not that box. It's not that box, and yeah, okay, I know what it's not, which is not all that helpful.
What do these whiteboards mean?
I don't know, something dumb, I'm sure. Oops. Sorry, how much do I owe you?
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan. We need more black rock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab, down in the black rock processing site in maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it. I'm the only one who can help.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks. Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive.
No, I can't change the camera angle.
That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us, and keeping us from being wiped out.
Because apparently somebody just graduated from art school, and this is what they thought would be good cinematography, good directing. Please don't try to direct feature films. I don't think it's going to work out for you.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
It just reminds me so much of somebody's college project, you know, like incredibly proud of that they worked on, and it's like, yeah, that was very artistic, meaning it was bad. I'm not giving you a compliment. That was a bad film and bad directing. It was just using angles that nobody else uses because they all suck and they don't work. Which is why nobody uses them. But I'm glad you experimented with that and didn't learn that they didn't work and still put it in your film after you saw the results.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he all right? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him. Can you keep him safe?
The oldest house is a place of influx. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on an asshole frequency different from our own. When these frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as an asshole. Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affects the house or attracts the thresholds. We do know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually their frequency will shift. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. The theory, while impossible to disprove, causes assholes in those who learn of it, so is actively denied. Refer to File 505, 1881 for a full report.
Like you do with me?
Again, kind of cool lighting, but like the over-exaggerated oversaturation is actually an example of bad cinematography. About to kill more stuff. About to kill more stuff. Like I said, if I saw this on my set through my camera and my dailies, that DP would be immediately fired. I'm like, what are you doing? People need to see the scenes. They need to see the actors. They need to see the set. You know, bathe in light. That works for one scene. Not for the entire set. Go find a job someplace else. Yeah. New mission, good defense. I care not. What the hell is hitting me? Wow, talk about annoying. Anything? Nothing? Nothing.
For the night? Hello? I don't think anyone's there, honey. Come on. We'll go to that motel we passed a while back.
Okay, which door is open? No doors open? No doors open. Oh, wait, I think this has to look a certain way. And I'm gonna go find a picture. That seems right, I think. I don't know why they make you, why they make you hit the switch 3 times. It's like, what? Just do the switch once. What are you adding to this by making me hit that button that many times? Oh, I have to go that way? Oh, okay. I thought there was a door down here. I guess I was mistaken. It's weird how they didn't really animate her torso when she's walking or running around. It's a sort of strange decision.
Okay, we need to find a way to Blackrock processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find the prism.
The Atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purpose and function are currently unknown. The specific shape and dimensions of the Atlas, see file ATL03 for said dimensions, seem to indicate a more explicit purpose than the oldest house's usual walls, floors, or shifts. The Atlas changes form, but resists observation when doing so. No visual observation has been made during its change, and it only ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. A previous theory was that this change corresponds to house shifts and that the Atlas is an asshole of the asshole itself. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time as the building shifts, which makes this theory doubtful. Structurally, the Atlas is made of the same asshole material as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will hopefully aid in discovering its purpose. Refer to file 837-3592 for full report. Collision's level 5. Yeah, great. Oh, they have toilet paper. They must be millionaires. Let's get up there.
You're covered!
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream like haze. Whoa. Inside, they found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid. And just like that, it led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places, they became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the Ocean View is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible. A place of power, like the oldest house.
Persia.
Hey, wait, up here!
4 points. 20% more health. 50% more launch damage. More energy. I need more energy. I will admit. Sometimes coffee isn't enough. Wait, you said you're here? Where is here? Could you be more specific? Are you up there?
Glad to see you're still you. Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Black Rock Prison to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Black Rock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC. But Darling's lab is just past Black Rock processing. I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. But we are just treading water here, and the hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I've failed people.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base and executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
It's a monster. A monster. Ugh, oh, a monster spill. There's a little sign warning me about slippery floors.
That monster.
But Arish is always such a kidder. I can't believe he can't take a joke. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description. Ultra defect. Item made of fiberglass painted to resemble a swan. Foot pedals allow the item to propel forward in water. The item emits a pulse of physical force and an estimated force of asshole. Possible connection to OOP-5. Measuring the exact force created by the item has been hindered by concerns from the Human Resource Department. Background. The item was seized from an activity rental service called Asshole located on Lake Asshole on Vancouver Island, Canada, after it ejected numerous riders over the course of a summer, bringing the boat to the attention of the media. The item was transported to the Bureau by helicopter. A containment specialist accompanied it, sent to recite formulas C9 through 32 recursively. What occurred in the helicopter is not known, but all agents were lost in the crash. The item was recovered and then transported by train. It arrived at the Bureau without further incident. Yeah, useless garbage. Useless garbage information. Doesn't really matter.
You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism? Shit! What the fuck? Let's hurry up and find Darling's lab.
Black Rock has allowed the Bureau to make great strides in containment procedures since it was first discovered. This report will examine how its very structure is comprised of asshole density that nullifies all resonance with a range of asshole to asshole megahertz. Bureau innovations that incorporate Black Rock will be analyzed, most notably the fire breaks, feats of engineering designed to contain any future outbreaks, attacks, or other internal threats. The goal of this report is to encourage Bureau staff to explore further innovations using Black Rock, as work in that field has markedly slowed in recent years. Refer to file 593-1733 for a full report.
We're under the right conditions. When frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where Black Rock comes from.
You heard that too, right?
Dimensional matter.
Black Rock comes from a threshold. Quarry. So, the prisms must be there too.
Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the Black Rock line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. Black Rock 665. Name of the beast. Get it? We can do that again.
Darling's key.
Oh, that's right. Clearance level.
This should get us into the quarry.
See, look at that one. It's so saturated that you can't even see the object anymore. I mean, that's just bad. It's bad practice. Bad lighting. You know, imagine your wedding photo like that. Or, you know, the picture of that hot girl that she gave you. Yeah, finally got a picture of her, and that's what she gave you? Is some oversaturated lighting?
Everything here is crazy. Weird, but it feels right. Like how the world should be. I am in an infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave. Even with all the horror, I'm so sane. Just like
Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is Audapostrophe. You've been watching Control with RTX and DLSS enabled. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.